Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to Temba Uncensored. We talk news, we laugh, we be serious. Welcome. Go on YouTube and subscribe. Temba Uncensored. These links, cling cling, so that you get every news that I post, Yeah, we are starting about Candice Owen. So Candice Owen, he's a right-wing commentator that has been the center of controversy surrounding the Brigitte Macron, the wife of the French president Emmanuel Macron. So Candice Owen claims that Brigitte Macron was born a man, and then that it led to the team of Macron, the threat. So what's happening that Bridget or Candice Owen says Bridget is a trans, was born a man. So that's why it end up for her being so. So he was pushing this thing online. He was pushing it. I think the team now was like, you know what? No, Candice, now you've went far. So they're starting to send a letter to Candice Owen denying the allegations, threatening the legal action to be taken via or to Candice Owen. So they want Candice Owen to stop this thing because I think maybe it's affecting them as a family a lot. I think so. So they send a letter, and then Candice Owen he's stating that no, it's a true story and he can't be silent. She can't reverse what he said. So I don't know where this case is gonna be, but Candice Owen, they are suing her. Candice, he's stubborn, maybe he's careless. So he believed whatever he was saying is right. So yeah, I think we are waiting for that case to see where it's going, how far they can take her, through these allegations that this one is a trans. But we also saw that this Brigitte Macron, he beat the president. So we saw that while they were all on the plane, while the president was supposed to come out, when the security opened, and they saw that they are fighting, and then the president acted like he's cool. Hey, this one is dangerous, but hey, cool. He's a trans or allegedly. I'm not sure. I've never checked here, So it's a big story. So the next story we're gonna talk about Julie, the prophet, So he's been saying these things, Julius Malema. He's been saying these things about this corruption. So let's start with the story of Julius Malema talking about nhlanhla mkhwanazi. So nhlanhla mkhwanazi is a general. It's a lieutenant general mkhwanazi from KZN police commissioner. So Julius Malema believed that Mr. Mkhwanazi deserves a national role, suggesting he has the potential to make broader impact in Natal. We all believe. We all went to the street, So I believe that guy, he's working And Julius Malema is been saying like the way he stand, not those police with him cover. So yeah, hey, we see them cover. I wish even Vision Active can just, take these people. Every police must have a gym membership, So why not? We wanna see our police be fit. When he hold you, you can feel it, I think it's only men who gym. Women, I think they don't like to gym there in police, Or they want to make up. Hey, go try his harassment. What do you want to see? Want to see the fake, So he also accused President Ramaphosa of using the Commission of Inquiry to delay the accountability, implying that mkhwanazi capability are being under scrutinized. I can see these people who are in politics, they know how to play their game. They are connected. Social media, they own it. So you can't you can't deny that. Like, they are very protected. Now they can say put a mask now. Like, you put it. If they say, hey, by 6, be at home. If you are not there, we'll arrest you. You'll have a criminal record, like lockdown. Better lockdown. Where's COVID now? It's finished. They play with us. So, Mr. Malema said we must support mkhwanazi integrity. Instead, it seems to defend Mr. mkhwanazi integrity when he criticized President Ramaphosa seeming undermining the police commissioner authority. Now, yes, we see, and social media has revealed these things now. Like, they're revealing these things. They are revealing all the time. Like, hey, if we're still reading newspaper, I don't think like we'll understand the way we understand politics now, and the way like our government is playing us in all this kind of stuff now. Even the answer that he gave, like after he came back from Brazil, Rama, no, don't shock us, Ramaphosa. Mr. Ramaphosa, don't shock us. What people, when I'm in a Uber, they say, Rama shock. Shocking us with potholes, electricity, water. Every time, to Mamina, where are we sending you? We never send you, So, let's talk about another story, but it's also included like Malema and the way he proffered things, about Kenny. He's accusing Kenny Kunene of lying. Malema criticized Kenny for visiting Candice Owen, a suspect in the murder of DJ Somebody, claiming that Kenny Kunene's explanation of facilitating General's interview was covered story. Malema labeled Kenny Kunene's story as a pure liar and referred to the PA as a part of bandits. So, and you were like, okay, these people know their story. Yes, you're the owner of, it's like you are an owner and you want to be there to the workers. You must trust the workers that they will do, or you'll find someone who can supervise them. So you are there and everything, you are there. But he's saying like he's still starting. This is a sort of like a media company where he's gonna write good stories, So he was supposed not to be there, and I wonder what kind of a question they were asking him when they get there, and what was the reason of the bail, So he said he wanted to write about the story. I think the story is big. Yeah, and he greeted everyone and then sit there at the corner, but he didn't enter the house, or police find them outside of the house. And who told the police that kunene was there? Guys, we have to ask questions. Like, we have to ask questions. Like, who told the police that this kunene was there? And the metro what guy, and he's saying like there was a call that he got, but he doesn't say the name. Why he's not saying that name? So it's a lot of questions that we have to ask about South Africans, so that like we remove these people from the top. Although it won't be easy. Also, Malema filed a defamation lawsuit against Kane over comments made during the PA election rally in Cape Town. Kane allegedly claimed that Malema works with Adriano Mazzotti, alleged cigarette smuggler involved in drugs. Malema is seeking an apology and financial damage for the alleged defamation statement that Kenny made. Yeah, a long time we know, but like they put cigarette on the truck that was putting petrol. So allegedly, I don't know, but I'm just was visiting the news. So I think everyone here, like, they have a beef to each other, and they are happy when other things, you go through those things now. As you see, they were after Malema, and then now Malema knows some also the scandals of Kane. So it's like I was looking at one of the TikTok, and it's like when everyone has a skeleton in the part. If you are at the top, you will have skeleton that they have to know about you, or you must have skeleton. So it's not the first time that like Julius Malema and Kenny clash. Even into 2021, kunene called Malema cockroach. So it's tough, guys. It's tough. So we need the accountability in all these things. So it's tough. I want to check how Malema talk. Malema talk about what you can talk about hawks. When I check these things, because guys, ziyakhala, ziyakhala. So Julius Malema has been linked with the Hawks 63 million tender scandal. The scandal alleged benefited Malema's cousin Tep and Ali Colin Forum. The Hawks have been arrested 13 individuals, including the senior manager in the Limpopo Road and Transport Department, Mkhwanazi, for fraud. So it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. When it's 2019. This case, I think this case is from 2019. Jesus. 2019. Let's hear what Malema is saying. In this day.
Basement podcast, Sunday AM, aka Fly.
Hey, now I'm playing above Fly.
What's happening in the police
is pure criminality. Pure criminality. And we have to deal with that. I mean, DJ Somebody was killed in a very brutal manner. And knowing police, there's no way they would have taken this much to arrest a person who killed DJ Somebody. There's that guy who was killed now 2 weeks ago at Ikuruleni. The person is already arrested. So it tells you the people who killed DJ Somebody are highly connected. Why would the head of the Hawks confirm that he was called, that there are people who are pretending to be the Hawks at a particular vein, and then he unleashes the Hawks to go there? It's not true. Once they are saying there are people who are pretending to be police and they are not, and that information comes to his attention, he must refer it to the police station next to where those thugs are taking chances. For him to start even getting involved, he even knows the address, yet he doesn't have a docket. He has no right to open any docket. And then he says he was not called by Molefe, he was called by a friend of Molefe, and the friend of Molefe does not have a name.
Yes.
He's playing games.
Why this person doesn't have a name? Why?
If he doesn't give us the name of who called him,
must be arrested.
He was called by Molefe. Until he give us a name, he was called by Molefe. It's like kunene saying he was taking a journalist there. To take a journalist is not a secret operation. Who's that journalist? Who's that journalist?
Yes.
Why would you take a journalist to someone who just came out of prison, who's on bail as an MMC? Now I'm very happy. You know, I dance even at night. Oh, things are looking good. We told you these things are criminals.
Yes.
They're nothing else but mapantit. He says he doesn't know that.
And Malema, he's been propheting this thing, bro. This one is a... Malema knows.
Yeah, he knows that guy. I know that guy. Not from a personal point of view. He's a well-known businessman. Until now, we knew him as a businessman. So, but I don't have a relationship with him like that, where I can call Patrice Motsepe or go to Patrice Motsepe's house, or have tea at Patrice Motsepe's house, take my wife to Patrice Motsepe's house. Patrice Motsepe's wife knows my wife. I don't know the guy like that. But for Kenny to behave like that in public office and say he doesn't know that guy, that's a lie. It's a pure lie. And that's how thugs 26, 28 gangs succeed. They lie. They think they can outsmart everyone. So, and they don't care whether you are convinced or not. They tell their story. It's done. But Kenny's story is not coming together. The head of Hawks, Libya's story is not coming together. That he was not called by Molefe, he was called by a friend.
Who's that friend?
So you can hear this story. An honest man would have said, I was called by Godrich, who said, there are people who pretend to be police at Marshall's house.
Yes.
And that's how I landed there. Because now, once these things are out, you must know, that guy is not a whistleblower. He put you in trouble. Why not saying it? What is the difference between telling us that the name of a person who called you now with telling us that name in the commission of inquiry? What difference does it make?
Thank you guys for watching. I will come up with more stories. Please subscribe. Just subscribe and then from now on I'm gonna get better and better and better, and I will do more of this. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.